Same basic process of starting with CO2 and sunlight and nutrients runs through the algae, but then it runs through an additional trophic level, or maybe 2 trophic levels, and turns into products that are essentially the same as what other algae companies are going to produce. Oils and meals that have value in animal and human nutrition, and ultimately, as volumes get high enough, we can move into fuel markets like everybody else. Now, one of the critical differences is to compare the energy requirements for a centrifuge with the energy requirements for a fish. And I won't go through the detail here, but the energy used by the fish is substantially less than the centrifuge, and so even though you've given up an energy cost to the fish for its metabolism, you still end up with a positive balance. Another interesting aspect of this model, probably critical aspect of this model, is that we think we've got a strategy that will let us move out into open ocean and take advantage of nutrients that are flowing out there. Because if you go back to that nutrient argument and the cost of providing those nutrients, just like the folks who want to do wastewater-based algae production, we think we can harness the nutrients that are basically being thrown away at this point. So if you go back to the algae roadmap and all the challenges that are outlined in there, we think our approach lets us answer each of those dozen challenges. We've identified the markets we can go after. We've analyzed the products that we're producing and are very comfortable that we will have products that are salable in these markets. The markets for these products, as you can imagine, are quite large. Starting out with we've heard a lot in the last couple of days about animal feed markets. Those are large and growing. There's a human nutrition component that's quite significant, and of course the fuel market is granddaddy.